Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Go. Like 20.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Complete to Kayshon Boutte. Out of bounds just past midfield.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Running for it, it's Henderson. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And they just get the play off. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
We go to
They
line.
send a tight end in motion.
180.
Off now on 3rd down. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 12. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Gets everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look
yeah.
at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Right. What's that?
Play action here with Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that
That's
play.
good for
And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
First and 10 now from the 46.
He goes to the line. What's that?
They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Jared Goff.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 11.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
He goes to the line. What's that?
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A gain of 26
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
To the line. Like 20. Turbo set.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Big strike here to Williams. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
That's another.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Cut. 180. Jester. 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 What's that?
From the red zone now. Looking for an open. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Like 20. What's that?
Goff to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points.
Patriots 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. May. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to within 6.
Patriots 14. Andy Borregales to kick
So we'll
off
see if it's a kick
41.
return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds the in route complete. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 22. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And a Patriot 1st
Markers
down.
are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They give now to Henderson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. May. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Going play action, May. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get this time before the end of the third.
Touchdown.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take the lead on that successful kick.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Value three, value three. Good.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Hey, time.
Off play action, Goff. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
What? 180.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Attack.
From the red zone on first. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Tonight. 20. Attack.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up third and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
White 20.
He's back to throw. He's got it. It's in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will
Running back sent in motion.
Conversion.
Again, Goff. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, what's that? Kick.
First down throw for May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here goes tonight.
It's Henderson on the give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
First down, New England.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Angel.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England first down. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Patriots trailing by 5. All set to go now from the 35.
Here goes tonight. It's crazy.
May on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Gibson on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on fourth down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Desperation time here on fourth. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And a Patriot first down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. It is Kupp, left side. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
To Stephon Diggs. Touchdown.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He has it, and he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
26. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Black Cornell.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
White 20.
To throw. midfield. This finds St. Brown. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
That's good.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
180.
Setting up to pass. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So they'll decline this and take the results. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
20.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
180.
They're gonna throw again. Goff. And Willie, no, he's not gonna escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still gonna have 1 left at their disposal. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Turbo.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's got it near the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
20.
Here he goes. One final shot. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Here goes tonight. 12. Black 20. Attack!
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Robert Spillane has it. It's a foot race. The 40. Into the red zone. And the Patriots make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.